Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. Fair catch called for and made. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first possession of the game. The Buckeyes obviously enjoyed the upper hand historically in this battle for the Illibuck.
And the Illibuck Trophy is actually the second oldest football trophy in the Big Ten. Only behind the Little Brown Jug, Palmer. So this is some serious tradition. I don't know what the trophy is. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It looks like a turtle to me, but I don't know the significance. But this is a rivalry game.
It's a pretty cool looking wooden turtle, I'll say that. And that's saying something, Pollock. How about that? A history lesson from you. Anyone that says that this football game's not educational, they just don't watch us enough.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You've got an opportunity right now. You've got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Galladay. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Grab near the marker. It's Galladay. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ohio State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find...
He'll take the deep shot. And he grabs it at the 15. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. In Illinois now, maybe they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. First down here for the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 40, there he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Offensive linemen love to run power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. In the red area, it's Martinez. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up 14 over Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. At the 35, he's loose. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Illinois right back to the line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Illini! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes. Nope.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shows him the stiff arm. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Grab near the sticks. It's Fung. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Caught over the middle. It's Grove. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes battling for a prize like the Illabuk Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Now sliding to his left. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams to get some push.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Dropping back, it's Mung. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. On the return, it's Beebe. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked real.
Looking deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Louisville. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys? guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Wheeler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick step and go. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll try it over the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This possession will be a... Wandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Mung. Got his man all by himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage play.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Run in the red zone, it's Wheeler. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello.
With the first down, they'll put it in play
Yo,
for the
hello.
33. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
He'll pull it down. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got him, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This should be the last try the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive going.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into it. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win, but you're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On target over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Beebe.
I haven't played you. Because you're in the conference where it's not even close to your region, dumb butt. You're not in the region you're supposed to be in, Dodo. You're in North Carolina, Stroh. You're recruiting against people in Michigan.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action and sets up the...
What the fuck? What is going on here? You loud as fuck. We all heard you, nigga. Look, shit. Oh, y'all niggas toxic over there. Fuck that shit. What? Shit. She laughed like the mom on Friday. Make it enough, nigga. Make it enough. See, they tell me who she was, nigga. Fuck Antoine. Everybody going to that shit. You gonna make him a faggot? No. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? She is literally melting down in front of our eyes, bro. Antoine better keep his motherfucking ass where he's supposed to be. Shit, hell yeah, fuck you mean.
They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number. And that's why
Antoine, but you got Antoine over there. You better go get Antoinette, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
As a host, and he's seen that thing in there.
Those
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Stroh, boy. Yeah, you different, boy.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
You niggas different over there, boy.
And they get him down at the 43, but
I'm bored.
this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues.
Oh, you punching holes in the wall? Oh, you are anger management.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on
Oh.
the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind.
Man, I'm trying to waste the game out, man. But I'm out here, man. I'm trying to get out this game. I'm bored.
He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They say it's still a game of field possession.
I want to start kneeling the ball on these motherfuckers.
Baby, they've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh my! You carry a satchel. You have a MERS. You have a MERS, Stroh?
The give and take.
Oh, you are definitely.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense
Oh
rolling.
my God.
big reason why his team
Oh,
is
Stroh.
because of his performance running
Stroh,
over 100 yards.
tell us it ain't so, Stroh. Tell us it ain't so, Stroh.
And the beatdown has ensued.
In front of her.
This lead here in the 4th and
In front of.
closing in on their 9th
Hey, that's fucked
The
up.
extra point is good. Quick timeout called on the offense.
That's fucked up. Hey,
Almost
dog,
ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
dog. In front of his fucking girls. In front of his fucking girls. Hey, Stroh. Hey, Stroh, fight back.
Boy, they had that
Hey,
last drive
fight
going a
back.
little bit, David, but
Fight
then the
back.
mistake
Fight
just
back.
crushed them.
Fuck that shit. I'm finding niggas up on site.
But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to
Whoa.
get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Man, can this game be over? God damn, I'm ready for this shit to be over.
Stop him from getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but
Sergeant Friday.
got
This is,
enough for the first down.
so hey, did you change the quarterback to Brandon Davidian?
He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds a soft spot.
Hey, what happened with Texas earlier? What'd you say happened now?
Business across the 50 into the
For real.
46-yard line. It'll be first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just
They were that
a
good?
bit of time to get to that first down mark.
Damn, dog.
Now here on second
Hey,
down,
hey, you was in the top, bro.
he's looking to throw.
Early in the season, you was in the top. You was in the top 10.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You did.
I tell you what, these big body tight ends that can catch
You
the football.
Florida State. You beat Florida State, didn't you?
Be a perfect throw. Usually you got littler guys that
Yeah. He good too.
the money, but this big dude can just
It wasn't even close when you beat him too.
sidelines. He'll do the rest.
You did. I was like, shit, Corey about to be in the goddamn playoffs. I look up again, boy, your ass is not in the playoffs.
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to
Oh my God. That is beautiful play, man. My corners are not bullshitting, y'all. My corners are not. Yeah, my corners are not bullshitting. Oh my God. Look at that pick. All right, Corey, I'm about to record this for you, bro. I'm about to record this for you. Oh my God. Bro, I'm trying to kneel. I'm trying to kneel this fucking ball, man.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by
It's 70 to 13, man.
you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to.
Why am I starting still in the game, bro?
Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go right back to it. The Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are.
Who's last to play?
Sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down line.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Hey, man.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter.
If I can pull off of it.
Run this football to try to
Hey.
pace the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter.
Who?
And how about this team? Just a lone blemish
When
on
my
the
tight-
resume and about to go to 10-1.
My,
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
well, you stab padding?
He'll bring it out
You stab
inside
padding?
his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Dog, hey, bro, I got Stro. Hey, Stro. I got 744 total yards this game right now, man. 228 on the ground and 516 in the air. Yes. I'm 18 for 22, 516, bro. That's crazy. Who? Oh, my tight end is 9 for 310 and 3 tutties. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Hey, man, if I get a chance to... If I get a chance to play and win this year, bro, I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to Florida. I'm going somewhere else.
Playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink
Hey, Stro, you hear me?
what schemes are working and not working and which guys.
I said if I can win one, I'm going down South Shore with some speed, dog. I need some shifty receivers.
This has been a bad day offensively.
I'll be the first person to win with 3 different schools.
Not scoring near enough.
No. I'll be the first person to win. I've already won 2 with 2 different schools. 3. No, 3. No, 2. 2. My bad. 2. 2 schools. So I try to get a third. And I'll be out. Oh, give me that pick. Give me that pick. Oh my God, man, these dudes are so fucking good. Oh my God. Oh my God, my damn secondary. That's a pick 6. Pick 6. Last play of the game, pick 6. Oh my God.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game.
Okay, I'm done, bro. 83-13. Fuck. Illinois. Yeah, he can go shit. Yeah. Yeah.